years later, President Gerald Ford has a close encounter with not one, but two lone assassins in just 17 days. It's 1975. Gerald Ford is on this West Coast trip, and he's in Sacramento, the capital of California. And he moves out to the crowd that's come to see the president. And there's an assassin in the crowd.
An individual approached President Ford with a loaded Colt automatic pistol. When the gun came up, Special Agent Larry Boondorf stepped between the gun and the president, twisted it from the individual's hand, while the rest of the working shift covered and evacuated the president. "17 days later, he's walking out of the St. Francis Hotel in San Francisco,
and shots ring out.
Fortunately, the bullet misses him by inches.
A member of the public, a former Marine, steps in, wrestles the weapon from the would-be assassin, and prevents any more shots from being fired.
Presidential assassinations don't happen every day, but to have two incidents within such a short amount of time came as a very big surprise.
The secret here, in this age of feminism, is that both of the would-be assassins are women.
The first woman to try to assassinate President Ford was Lynette Fromm. Her nickname was Squeaky.
She was one of Charles Manson's followers. A little bit mentally off, in fact, a lot mentally off, I would say.
She thinks that this assassination is going to call attention to his message. The second would-be assassin is Sarah Jane Moore,
a disgruntled middle-aged woman with radical political beliefs. And another secret is
Sarah Jane Moore was actually interviewed the night before by the Secret Service. The Secret Service did not want this individual to have a weapon while President Ford was in town.
They take her weapon, they take her ammunition, but don't think she's a real threat. Later that day, she goes and she buys a new weapon.
A Smith & Wesson .38 Special revolver with fixed sights. She had had no time to practice with it, and had she done so, she would have realized that the weapon fired high and to the right, which is exactly where President Ford was missed.
The 38th president was lucky to survive the two attempts on his life. But one president had not one, not two, but three close encounters.